I know that starting a business from scratch can be really like a really daunting task. Like, oh my God, it's so hard. There's so many challenges, especially like when you want to take that first step, right? Like for you, you actually joined, a competition was that?
Correct.
Right? And at least that has some kind of accountability for you. And you were not doing it alone. You were doing it with two other people as well. So for you, can you walk us through maybe the initial steps that you took to turn that idea into a reality?
Sure. So it came to a point where my team has decided to not follow up with this idea because they see it as just like a uni competition, right? There's nothing there to realize. But for me, it's like, if not now, when? And if it's not me, then who? Because we've been sending out so many prototypes and gathering so many feedbacks from like sustainability related KOLs. And I see the market there because food waste is a big thing in Malaysia.
It really is.
Yeah, I really wanted to address the issue. So my first step would be going down to Pasar Borong.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was this? 2019?
Around 2020, because I started the competition in 2019.
Okay.
Then, 2020 is when the competition ended, like around June. Then that's my first time going down the ground to see like what's really happening, right? When everyone talk about, Pasar Borong throws a lot of ugly fruits away. What does it mean? I never see it myself before. So yeah, I went there early morning, like 6 a.m. in the morning. And then I went to observe how these smaller vendors arrange their fruits on the display shelf and what kind of fruits they throw away. So yeah, I saw them picking out like spotted mangoes or like bruised bananas
that they don't want to sell.
Yeah, correct. And then they put it into a basket and then they push it below the table so like nobody can see it at all. Like nobody even know it's there, right? For them, it's like, I can't sell this anymore. So what's the point? Yeah. And they wanted to turn them all into animal feed.
I see.
But for me, it's like our social or like inequality gap is so big already, right, in Malaysia. I don't think it's right to not feed people when the food is edible. So like as long as the food is edible, we should always give back to the community. So that's when I decided, like, why not you just give me all of the fruits? I was like telling all of the vendors.
Instead of throwing it away or probably dispose it in some other way, like, can I just get it from you?
Yeah. And they're like, okay, this one, 15 kilos. 20 ringgit lah.
Wow, that's so good. Okay, so that's basically kind of like your cost of your ingredients as well, which you probably get like
around
a fraction of, like maybe less than like what most other brands would pay for like a fresh fruit, when in actual fact like the fruits that are like spotted are the ones that are the good ones, right? The good ones.
So it's basically how the industry has shaped, you know, like consumers' behaviors and all that led to what we are seeing now. So yeah, I made that first move, and then the next day I began doing R&D at home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you do that? Like,
so
share with us.
I started with a $700 ice cream machine, like the homemade one.
Okay. like how did you get that capital to get that machine?
$700 is from me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my bank account. And then I started trying to look at YouTube videos and all that to learn step by step, like homemade type of ice cream. And after trying like a few rounds, we did like a trial sales, you know, then a lot of people love the concept, but I know like the quality is not good.
How do you sell it? Like, what's your distribution channel for that?
We sold via Instagram that time. Yeah, because it's lockdown, right? Nobody can see each other. So the only medium is online. Okay. Yeah.
So like, do you like, they would order from you and then you would Lala move or like send it over to them?
I might just send it myself at first. Yeah.
Okay. Or
yeah,
like
to
drive
meet
it.
them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And tell them like what we do and say thank you.
Wow, thinking back at like how far you've come right now, you have like a full like ice cream shop, like a physical store. Like thinking back to it to about like how it all started, how does this make you feel?
It's always quite overwhelming. At the same time, really grateful on the people that have stayed and supported me along my journey. But it's always nice to look back, to be able to, you know, step forward. Because I'm like, I've been through so many milestones, right? What makes me not move forward? Like, what makes me not take the next big step? So, yeah.
And you're only 21. What?
Audio Plus.